Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time of day it is for you, good day. Welcome to what day is it today? Wednesday? Wednesday night, wait, is it Wednesday? Wednesday night stream. Yes, and okay, it turns out I didn't realize yesterday my YouTube stream just cut out midway through that boss fight. So if you're watching this on YouTube, you completely missed out on the ending of that boss fight. It's like I think you get cut off like while I was going through that trippy area, and you miss out on the really good music, and you didn't find out that the Trailblazer, your main character, changes paths. Like originally, you're the path of destruction. You're with your baseball bat doing physical damage. Well, after that sequence, you go the path of preservation, where you get this flaming lance. You're now fire element, and you could do shield stuff. So you're a tank now. So, like in Genshin, your main character can change their element and get new abilities, which also means you gotta level up different traces and Eidolons, just like in Genshin. But yeah, it was still pretty cool. I'm gonna see if there's a way I could. I should still have a Twitch VOD for it. At least get that edited so I could just upload just that half of it that's missing from YouTube onto YouTube so you guys could actually see it. I have no idea why the stream just stopped. It's just completely random. I think it might have been an Aircast issue, because when I checked my Aircast, it just stopped sending it. Right now I'm looking at my YouTube stream and it is having a keyframe issue. So quality is dropping. My video quality should not look that bad on YouTube. I'm checking out on Gilgamesh, I'm checking out on Twitch, and yeah, it's really fuzzy on YouTube. I don't know why. I mean, I got it at the recommend settings, to make it. I have no idea what's going on my internet, but that's why you should watch me live on Gilgamesh. But that's for later. I mean, you can watch me on Twitch if you want to watch me on Twitch. But right now, I don't know what's going on with YouTube. So, I know yesterday I was debating if I was going to do Redfall or Star Realm. I'm hooked on Star Realm right now. I just want to keep advancing the story, and I'm only doing that on stream. So if I want to play the story, I gotta stream it. So, here I am. And let's face it, Redfall isn't looking too good right now, so I doubt I'll have fun with that. So we're just going to go right back to Star Realm. And I'm going to try to save all my Jades for the next banner. It's like, I'm not going to try to get, like, E1 or E2 or E3 or E whatever on Sela. Or any of the other characters. So I don't really need to pull on that banner. And I'm going to wait for new characters to come out. I mean, there are some characters I still want. I might pull on the standard banner when I get 10 gray tickets. But as far as the gold tickets go, I'm saving that for the next banner. So let's hope I get some more gray tickets if you want to see me do some warps. I keep saying pulls, but whatever. Let's get into the game. I changed the song a few times, but this is just a superior song here. Like, it really does have that space cowboy feel. Alright, so let's see. We gotta go over here. We're checking up on the miners.
Oh look, it's Antonia! The miners and vagrants are all in the same spot. I sure hope they're not arguing again. Quick, let's head over.
Wait, what? This is the first time I saw that.
Bet the real me is better.
Okay, wait, let me change up my party setup. I was doing some Calyxes earlier, and I got a really good setup for that. Just get Herta, and I get a support from another player, and to get Himiko. I want Himiko, she's so awesome. And if you set up right and just get enough damage on the first group of enemies, their 2 follow-up attacks will just take care of everybody else. You can I just get up, walk away. I don't even have to put it on auto battle. Their follow-up attacks do everything, and it's really cool. So let's see here. I should probably get the healer. I want to start using Pila. She's my only debuffer right now. I don't have any buffers yet. His tanking ability or his shielding ability is not good enough right now to not warrant a healer. And as far as main DPS, sorry, my eyes bug me. I like Yan King. Like, he's really good. His only downside is he's not Sela. Like, damage-wise, on a single turn, they are very close damage-wise. In fact, on a single turn, he might be able to out-damage her with his own personal boss. But against groups, Sela, she could have so many, she could have up to 4 turns if you play her right. So against bosses, I'll go Yan King. Groups, Sela. Oh, and if you didn't catch what happened at that boss fight yesterday, turns out that there are going to be situations where you need to play as the Trailblazer. So don't skimp out on this level. And because I know in Genshin, it's pretty common for people to not use the Traveler because admittedly they're weak. But in this game, it's like, yeah, you're going to be in a bad situation if you don't level up this character.
Here, take it. I'm afraid we're short on goods and materials right now.
Oh, well, we actually have enough for the moment. You hang on to it.
Hey, are you guys causing trouble again?
It's you! Oh, no, you misunderstand. There was a huge quake at the mine just now. Part of it collapsed. The vagrants here hadn't stopped to help. I doubt we'd have gotten everyone out in one piece. I was just discussing how to repay them. It's a shame the mining team's hard up right now.
Want to hear something really great? Or I've got you covered.
Can't we get Bronya to cover the bill? Can we focus? Tell them the good news already.
Tell the mining team and the vagrants about the victory.
Whoa. You mean to say that we're about to be reunited with the overworld?
Are you serious? This has gotta be a dream. Good things don't happen to us.
Today they do. And you're not dreaming. If you don't believe us, pinch yourself.
If things go back to the way they were 10 years ago, then the mining team can finally escape this poverty. And you won't have to rely on the charity of others. We'll finally be living with the dignity we deserve.
Let it out.
Thank you, outsiders, from the bottom of my heart.
You gotta let those emotions
The
out
mining
sometimes.
team
Don't bottle
will
it up.
remember you as heroes, as will the rest of the underworld. Please tell Natasha that we're ready to get back to work. If the cable car station can start operating again, we'll dispatch a mining representative to negotiate with the architects.
Oh, got a text. Is it from me? Oh, Astro Express family at Cocolito, March, Dan Hen. The sealing of the Stellaron is complete, and the spatial distortion is dissipated. Good job. Oh, we should be back soon. We'll need to stay here a little. We should be back soon. Oh, that's Welt. Okay, that's not his picture. Don't rush. Go at your own pace. The express will be here before you're ready to leave. Would the express be here before you're ready to leave? Great! I'm craving some juice. Pompon still owes me a glass. How is Jorlio 6? Not great. Even though the influence of the Stellaron has basically subsided, the existent fragmentum is too deeply rooted. The eternal freeze has lasted a very long time, enough to severely impact the ecology of the planet. In short, the planet probably won't regain its vitality that it once had 1,000 years ago in such a short time. Ooh, how could this be? Is there anything else we can do? As trailblazers, our mission has already concluded successfully. The fate of this world should be handed back to its inhabitants. Humankind has always struggled against austere conditions. No, wait, yeah, you're going too fast. Nope. It's not letting me scroll up. Blah blah blah. Austere conditions, and it had always managed to thrive in spite of it. Now that the eternal freeze is gone, the fragmentum has lost its momentum to expand. This guy types really fast. Charlio 6 will be revitalized. Believe in the perseverance of her people. I detect a high-frequency spatial energy surge in the north of Charlio 6. You might be interested in checking it out. Don't worry, that energy is not related to the Stellaron. It's only an echo left behind after spatial distortions fade away. Inside the echo, our preconceptions of space and time that we are used to will become radically altered, to a point where it might even reconstruct certain scenes from our own past experiences. If you're in the mood and wish to relive those memories, those memorable adventures, you can try your luck at places where echoes can be found. Huh.
Mr. Yang put it nicely, but the reality is this. We sealed the Stellaron, but that's not gonna solve the problems on this planet. There I was getting excited to tell everyone the good news.
We did make a promise. We did all we could. Now it's a matter of time. Does this count as false advertising? We'll do it in the middle.
That's the cruelty of a Stellaron. Still, compared with some of the other planets we visited, at least this one has hope.
So, should we tell everyone the deal?
We should tell Branya when the time's right. Let's not dampen the spirit just yet.
Echo of War. Review past memories of battle and formidable foes and obtain trace materials and rare light cones. I only have 32 resin. Echoes of War. Let's see. Oh, okay, I just need 30. Destructions beginning, end of eternal freeze. Let's see. No, I want to see the rewards. Show me the rewards. Oh, here we go. Advanced level up material for traces. Exchange for light cones in the express messenger. Abundance. Okay, wait, I've seen these. Yeah, I could purchase these. Oh, wait. Well, I forget what the merchant was, but yeah, I think they used those. I don't need more musketeer gear. I don't need more thief of shooter meteor gear. Wait, what? Oh, this... Oh, is that it? Okay, so it's like purple and blue. What else we got down here? Okay, same cones. Stuff. Lame. I wonder who uses these. Let's go to this one. Is this it? I bet it's it. Echo of War. Why is it pointing me here? There we go. War memories are past. Okay, let's eat a buff food item. Let's go with defense. Those things are easy to make. Let's see, fire, lightning, quantum. Remaining Echo War attempts this week. 3 of 3. Oh, okay. Sorry, I know you're a debuffer, but fire, lightning, quantum. Wait, I already got a fire. We need to break them shields. Oh wait, get a support. Yeah, get the level 50 in here. Come on, Himiko. Thank you, Tutu. Oh, is this straight up the boss fight?
Brave new world.
Is it going to be the same music?
Great.
Oh. I don't have to tank. So this is going to be a kill shot.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with
I'm not going
it.
to amount of damage
My
so far.
music. Conquer us all.
But I don't think it's going to be enough before she fires off that shot and kills Sela.
Keep up. My tempo.
Savor the vigor of it.
Combat is a series of precise machinations.
Come one, come all.
Yep, she's dead. Oh, she survived.
You will not take away our hope.
This song's just for you. Turn up the volume.
I should have saved this heal.
Just in time. Just a little
I'm just worried
something.
about Sela.
Think nothing of it. Nap time.
Time for a detailed overhaul.
I'm just looking at the... Yeah, this might be for the best.
I'm okay.
Yep, get the big fist.
You won't get away.
There we go. Follow-up attacks now. We're gonna need to hold on to the skill point.
Let's rock.
Naughty children, don't listen. All better now?
Thanks. Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all.
Yeah, we're gonna save her ultimate till she gets her shield back again. Like now.
You won't get away.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
The only redemption.
Pretty good crowd today.
Okay, has anybody targeted it? I forgot what that does. Yeah, we need to get some more skills. More skill points.
I will be the architect of a new world.
And I don't have to tank. Fire servo.
Here comes the medicine. Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Time for a shot? Savor the vigor.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Actually, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Illusions of the past. She's like 16. What kind of past is... or whatever.
What a headache.
Combat is a series of precise machinations.
Oh, wait, we get the fist. Broken. Yes.
You won't get away.
I have something for you. Come on.
There we go. Sorry, Circle. Alright. Did we get 5 of these? I think we need like 600 of these to purchase something. These are actually good gloves. That's crit rate percentage and crit damage percentage. That's really good. This would actually be pretty good for a tank as well. These are good gloves as well. And then the blues, I don't care about the blues. Nice. What do we got here? Ooh. Thank you. So, you know, activate 8 traces for a character. Enhance 4 relics to level 6. And then we advance to the next. Wasn't there something here? What doing? Oh, I need to do 2 Echoes of War. Alright. So I'll probably get that done tomorrow. Still got 4 days left for that. Haven't unlocked Stagnant Shadow yet. Well, let's get Servo back alive. Sorry, just getting this achieved. Oh, and as far as the warps go, like, we got plenty for another 10 pull on the warps for this, but I'm saving those for the next banner. We got 5 tickets on the standard. We're gonna wait till we get 5 more before we do 10 warps on this. I'm not gonna use the Jades. I'm saving the Jades for the next banner, which is gonna be in 2 weeks.
Let's take it in turns. You rest. I'll stand guard.
There we go. I hope your exploration will make progress, Cocolito, and your journey will be free of pain. Of course, even if you get injured by accident, no need to panic. Just leave it to the doctor. Dr. Natasha, we're back.
Oh, is everyone all right? Thanks for your help.
Yep.
Sometimes face-to-face communication is more meaningful, don't you think? Now we just have to wait for the official news. I hope Rania doesn't keep us too long.
Huh. Do you think Svarog and Clara felt the effects of our battle with the Guardian?
I
think they'll be fine. Plus, Svarog's devotion to Clara is even greater than his hostility to Wildfire. If you're worried, you could look for them over at the robot settlement.
Alright, we're just backtracking to all the old areas. Tying up loose ends, I guess.
Outsiders. Friends of Clara.
Hey, Perkins.
How did you know that was Perkins?
Thank you for rescuing Clara.
Seems like Perkins picked up a stammer.
Its language module must have malfunctioned. Can you take us to Clara?
Outsiders are friends of Clara. Follow me.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Normally when you're following someone and then you start sprinting, they start sprinting as well. Not this robot.
You have visitors, Clara.
Oh, it's the variables.
Another nickname for the collection?
There was a huge shaking just now coming up through the ground. Mr. Svarog said it must have been...
Recalculating. Conclusion. Engine of creation. 97.66% probability.
Could have upped the chances if you came up there with us. Just saying, you got rockets coming out of your back. Old friend of yours? Any other secret weapons you like to tell us about? That old friend of yours? Engine of creation.
The engine of creation was an immense construction machine created by the architects. It was not built to fight.
But I could punch.
Well, whatever. We won. Thanks to that giant robot, we were finally able to take care of the Stellaron. And Branya made a promise. The underworld and the overworld will soon be reunited. Which means that you, Svarog, you won't have to worry about preserving the underworld for the time being.
March, everyone, thank you so much. I wasn't sure you guys would be able to do it, but now... Mr. Svarog, what do you say? You guys said you were travelers from other worlds, right? I want to be just like you. One day, I'm gonna go traveling to faraway places and make new friends.
I know you will. Your future is yours to decide.
Calculation result. Update. Mission number 0001. Preserve the underworld. Complete.
Got a text. Branya. March, Dan Hen, Cocolito. Are you seeing this? This android can actually send messages. Android user. Yeah, get lost, iPhone. What is that? Is that a night drinking an iced tea? Your taste and stickers. The message has been sent. How do you feel physically? Oh, no. Your taste and stickers. What's wrong with the picture? I quite like it. Thank goodness, I've already given the orders to the Silvermane guards to immediately... Okay, can I scroll back up? There we go. The Silvermane guards to immediately lift the blockade between the overworld and the underworld, and some people in the underworld should have already received a notice. After closing for much more than a decade, the cable cart station should finally be reopening soon. If you don't mind, I would like you to come to the overworld and for my secession ceremony. Woohoo! We would ambassador for the galaxy. We'll be there. See you there. Hee hee. I'm not saying hee hee. We'll be there. See you there then. Roses.
That's our Branya. Quick as a flash.
Oh.
She certainly moves a lot faster than some people I know.
We could get to the
If
next
you haven't
equilibrium.
got anything nice to say right now, zip it.
Let's improve our world level. Oh, and we get 3 tickets. We're missing 2 chests from this area. All right, I never came back to check in on. What do we get here? Oh, Trailblaze, level 30. And we got more goodies. We're going to be 1 away from another 10 pull on the warps. Oh, is this it? I thought it was going to be up there. Trial of Equilibrium. Let's see. Physical, wind, quantum, fire, ice. Don't know what that is. Earth. Trying to think of a good group to bring in. This should be a good setup. Gotta fight 2 enemies, okay. Good thing I'll let us eat. Get our attack up.
Shift the balance.
What should we do?
Let's go say hi.
Pray. Not a scratch.
Maybe a little bit of a scratch. Have you looked at your health?
A strong adversary. Help me improve.
What is that attack? Is that a debuff? Banned. Whoever uses basic attacks will be attacked 1 time. Okay. I think we should take out these cronies first.
Strike with heart.
Although her skill increases her damage the more she attacks the same opponent.
Naughty children, don't listen.
She's gonna get hit.
Nap time.
She'll be fine.
Indestructible.
Tank up! How's her health? Nope, gonna use up all our skill points.
Let me end your misery. I'll free you from your
Okay,
chains.
skills illegal. What about ultimates?
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Retribution!
Time for some sword play.
Oh, he's hurting.
Time for a shot. You're in bad shape.
Lamps ablaze.
I don't think this actually sets him on fire, right?
Forward!
Yeah, she's not on fire.
Who's next?
The redemption. Not a scratch. Execute the judgment!
I'm okay.
Just
Yeah, Ya King almost got taken out there.
Think nothing of it.
Let's see, Ya King.
Breathe
No,
easy
it's
again.
Yang King.
So, how many of my moves can you block? Blade in flight! Practice is over. Swords descend!
Nice.
Savor the vigor of it.
I've lost my way.
Easy fight. We did have an attack boost.
A sharp scythe needs targets.
Okay. Let's make sure we're prepared for this. Heat up. Then we're gonna do another attack boost. Is there okay. Charge up.
Shift the balance.
Will of preservation!
Pre-battle
Strong
prep is important.
adversary. Help me improve.
Yes, kill this guy for me.
Strike with heart.
So close.
Naughty children.
So
Don't
close.
listen.
It's just to make sure he dies.
You're in bad shape.
Lance at the ready.
Wait. Don't auto battle.
Defend the weak.
Save skill points. Still use this though.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Time for some sword play. Blade in flight.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Is he still taunted? He has attack boost. Let's go for another taunt.
Indestructible.
So, how many of my moves can you strike with heart?
If he had a follow-up, he could have done his ultimate.
Here comes the medicine.
I can breathe easy. Again.
Wait. Okay, I had to make sure he wasn't going to hit Yan King because that would have gotten rid of his
Practice
buff,
is over.
which essentially guarantees a crit here.
Swords descend.
Lamps ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
So
I don't
you
like
are
how he
afraid
does
of
that
me.
thrust like after he's already like moved past enemies by like 10 feet. Yeah, finish him off. Way easier than the other one.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Max technique points 5. Yeah. This looks like the rough outline of a monster. Is this yet another creation of the Fragmentum's impact? I'd better check in with Mr. Yang first. What is this, Mr. Yang? Stagnant shadows are entities that have been influenced by fragmentum energy and are confined within static space-time. Once external forces get involved, space-time within the shadows will start to flow again, meaning the imprisoned creature or monster may regain activity. I wouldn't recommend anyone to make contact with the shadows unless they are genuinely interested in certain priceless relics captured by the shadows. Just be careful, Kokuito. So, they have loot. And I don't have enough resin. Resins, and I need to keep using the resin to keep getting more experience material, experience and light cone experience material. Because I keep leveling everybody up. Like, I know that is ideal just to pick like 5 characters, like 1 being your main character, and then there's like 4 just to make that your team and then focus on them, and it's not an issue. I can't do that because I always like changing up my team. Oh, I got another message. Oh, it's Clara. Big bro... Why is she calling me this? Big brother, are you free? Are you free lately? And whatever that thing is. Of course, what's the matter? Or, what's up? Actually, the robot settlement has been met with some issues recently. Big brother, come have a look, please. If you have the time. Don't worry, I'll be right there. Thank you. I'll be waiting for you at Mr. Sval... the robots guys. Svarrogs. As a companion quest, I will do that off stream. Let's see. Going back to the main story quest. Oh, wait. Let's get our level rewards first. Give me my loot. Yeah. Wait a minute. Do we have 10 passes? I think we have 10 passes. Let's get our achieved first. And what's this in our synthesizer? Oh, we could start crafting new stuff now. Wait, we get a letter? Invitation to join project. Invitation to join project Astro Warp. Hello, Trailblazers. To provide a better galactic adventure experience to Trailblazers, the crew has initiated Project Astro Warp, a long-term player recruitment drive that will continuously collect Trailblazers' feedback and... Wait, is this for... Wait, come join us, collect the survey. Oh, it's for a survey. I'll do the survey off-stream. Wait, I was going to do something else. What was I going to do? Wait, can I ascend my character now? Yeah, I can. I just don't have enough of these. Mission rewards, level rewards. Is that really the only way to get these things? No, this. Okay, here we go. Equilibrium, level 2, Void Ranger. Omniscience. Okay, so these I could get. These are the... Okay. What about Yan King? Okay. How do I get these? Stagnant Shadow. Okay, what about you? Alright, okay, I can't get them up to 50 yet. What about these cones? Just one of the materials. Warp! That's right, I was going to do a warp. Now we got 10 tickets. Might as well. Let's see what we get. Because the standard doesn't change, so this doesn't really matter. Purple. Alright, whatever. Light cone, light cone, light cone. Light cone, light cone. Light cone. Plenty of these. It's March 7th. I just don't use her anymore. Alright, that was a bit of a disappointment. Alright, let's at least get her Eidolon taken care of. I don't think it's as bad as getting a Chi-Chi because this wasn't a 5-star pity pool. Memory of you. Every time March 7th Ultimate freezes a target, she regenerates 6 energy. That's pretty nice. Oh wait, that reminds me. I did get the material for this character, but I'm pretty sure it's for his destruction form. Yeah. And that's the last one. The Trailblazer's talent is also triggered when he defeats an enemy. And what is that talent? Because I'll keep forgetting. Each time after this character inflicts weakness break on an enemy, attack increases by 14%. Additionally, attacking enemies with physical weakness restores the Trailblazer's hit points equal to 5% his 5% of his attack. Excuse me. Additionally, a destructing glance. When attacking an enemy with weakness break, critical rate is increased by 25%. Additionally, Trailblazing will. The Trailblazer's talent is also triggered when they defeat an enemy. Okay. Can I upgrade his? Nope. Yeah, it's going to be the same. I'm going to switch him back to the preservation. Alright. Now on to the story. Things like March 7th, she's not bad.
It's getting
She's
late.
actually pretty good.
Where to now?
I just got better. As far as shielders go, she is like the best shielder I got. Even this guy, his shield, like he does a group shield, but it's so tiny, so insignificant. But it is more, I guess, consistent, since he doesn't need to use like any action he does would give everybody a tiny little itty bitty shield that doesn't stack with itself. March needs to use his skill, but she gives one person a very big shield.
You made it. I thought you were about to miss out on a moment of history.
No way! After all our hard work, how could we miss out on the final celebration, right?
I'll go sit at the children's table. The smell of freedom in the air.
I smell it too. For Oleg and I, not to mention the other adults, reopening the passageway means rediscovering old ways of living. Return to normality. Survival is no longer the top of the agenda. But for the children who were born into this era, who grew up in this isolation, this will be a new life altogether. Once you've tasted freedom, difficult to accept a life of separation and isolation. Those of us whose childhoods were marred by tragedy, we must strive to do better for the next generation. I'm sorry. Here I am talking your ear off again. This is a day to remember. We should welcome it with smiles. If you have time, talk to the folks here. Every one of them will tell you about their excitement. And when you're ready, let's go home.
Alright, and have we bet the scaddle? Oh, keep it. Wait, sorry. Gotta collect whatever this is. The semicircular electrode collar. That's a dark history. I'm sure you guys all read that.
Finally, I can get back to supervising the cable cars. I thought I'd spend the rest of my life in those mines. Ah, it's you, the liberators of the underworld. You're the first passengers we've had since being sealed off. It'll be my honor to get you to the surface in one piece.
Do you have a license? Does this thing have a good safety record?
Relax. In all my 20 years on the job, there were only ever... Anyway, none of them were serious.
Well, he hasn't done his job for 10 years, so what does he remember?
So, ready to climb aboard?
Time to take the kids out for some fresh air. This notice is like a key symbol hanging on there. Is this like a locksmith? And that's very inconvenient for for people to try to get up there. There's like no steps, no ramp. Gotta climb up there. This is a chest-high wall.
Brothers, sisters, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, gather round. The cable car passenger service is about to restart.
Where's the speaker? I didn't see a speaker. Oh.
Look at the big blue ceiling.
That's not a ceiling, Hook. That's the sky.
So this is the overworld?
Right, these kids have never seen the
air
overworld
here
before.
smells different.
This is the first time they're seeing the sky.
Less rust and geomarrow particles floating around. Take a deep breath, children. This is what freedom tastes like. I never thought I'd live to see the administrative district again. All those years. We've been through a lot, Natasha.
You're right, Oleg. It's funny. The moment I boarded the cable car, my mind was filled with everything I wanted to do on the surface. But now, I just want to sit down, zone out, and watch the people coming and going. And let the day just pass me by.
Enjoy the peace and quiet, Natasha. We earned it.
It's Japard. Is he here to meet us?
He's still on duty.
Talk to him in a second.
He must have recovered quickly.
Let's go say hi.
We will in a second. Just making sure there's no other chest around here. The leather suitcase has a vintage design with a layer upon layer of dust piling on top of it. Typically seeing such luggage at a transportation station is nothing unusual, so it can be said that the suitcase's lonely presence still falls within the realm of what is considered normal, even though it is still somewhat out of the ordinary. After all, no traveler would ever throw away such a prized luggage on the roadside like that, at least not for that long. And if this were somehow the case, then the person who left this stuff behind must be habitually forgetful and unbelievably rich. Moreover, we're still going. It's worse than a trash can. No, it's not. Moreover, this forgetful or rich traveler apparently left something quite extraordinary inside the suitcase. If you press your ears against it and have a listen, you can hear the sound that goes like this. Tick-tock. 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 It appears to be some kind of mechanized device knocking a sound with each passing second. Calm. Soothing. But wait. Having this thing here is probably problematic. This suspicious suitcase making ticking sounds in a transportation station this busy. Gosh, that's terrible. Stop right there. You know what that means, right? I'm sure you know. I know, call someone, please, there's a bomb here. I know, maybe it's a valuable gold watch. This thing is covered in dust, right? So it's been here for a long time. So, yeah, it's a watch. Wait, just hold on for a second. It's not just watches that could be ticking. What about bombs and explosive devices? We better be sure of it. At least it kills us all. Fortunately, you are calmer than what your words suggest, and you haven't reached into the Aloran suitcase. And unfortunately, we still don't have a single clue about whether it's a bomb or just some kind of timepiece. Either way, we've got to open the suitcase to know what is inside, but that sounds a little dishonest. In other words, to do something that goes against social ethics would cost you a prize of high morals, not to mention the guilt you'll have to endure, the look you'd get from others, the warrant for your arrest by the Silvermane guards, and so on. Or you can just turn a blind eye to this. Turn around and leave this place, pretending everything is just witness has never even happened in the first place. But of course, you'll still have to pray that this potential bomb is not going to risk safety. Chat. I would ask you if you existed if we should open this or not. And I think I know what to do with those prizes of high morale. Like I threw one in a fountain and got like some minor item. I don't know what else you could do with it. We're opening it. No problem. So you were ever blessed with praise of high morale. Of course I have. We don't have time. Great. Yeah, of course I have. Confirm. If high morales were a real person, it'd probably be frowning so hard at you right now. But one thing at a time. You'll have nothing to worry about when you consume a praise of high morale to open a suspicious suitcase, so go ahead. You finally locate the source of the ticking sound in the rather empty suitcase. It turns out to be a precious gold watch. The moniker, Wallace, is engraved on the watch, along with the line, "Should this item come to your possession, kindly contact Wallace Cambridge Limestein. Your act of kindness shall be handsomely compensated." The watch seems destined to be here at this very moment, as its wealthy owner has already made preparations for all the foreseeable fates of this watch, with the possible exception that it might be mistaken for a bomb. Okay. We just gotta happen upon this guy. And just checking for more chest. Oh, trash can lore. You ever miss anything? Nothing worth looking at here? Okay. No trash can lore. Nah, we should probably talk to Gerard. After we take a look at the vending machine. Nothing special. We should greet him with his sister.
Welcome back to the administrative district, Trailblazers.
Trailblazers. First time anyone's called us that on this planet.
The architects think it's only right that we should address you properly. Outsiders is hardly fitting anymore. Please allow me to apologize again for what happened in the restricted zone. You were only trying to help. I should have trusted Serval's judgment.
You were just doing your job. Your sister knows what's up. Ha! Didn't expect to get wrecked, huh? Oh, you're just doing your job.
Thanks for understanding. Lady Bronya's inaugural address will begin soon. She asked me to pass on her invitation to you.
Uh-huh. That's sooner than I expected. Is she well enough to...
Not really. But Lady Bronya insisted on delivering the speech as soon as possible. She wants the people to understand what happened. The address will be held at Everwinter Monument. I hope the three of you can find time to attend.
There's still one more chest, right? Two more chests, in fact. I got one here. Was I missing three? Trash can lore. An unusually large paper bag, or paper ball. Upon unfolding, you find it contains wrinkled scraps of paper. 1. I hereby tender my resignation. On this, my final day of work, 2. I hereby tender my resignation. On this, my final day of work, I wish to be frank. Generally speaking, my job is uninteresting and so. 3. I hereby tender my resignation. On this, my final day of work, I wish to be frank. Generally speaking, my job is uninteresting, and therefore has no meaning. 4. Forget it. Time to work. A few typos away from a new career. Have we been to this side? If we have, I don't remember. I mean, we must have, is the space anchor's already active.
Look, there's a crowd gathering over there. Is the address starting soon?
Looks like it. Bronya hasn't arrived yet, though. Let's find somewhere to wait.
Alright, we'll just chill out on the bench. We'll just sit next to the stranger.
Guards, formation!
And get rid of the stranger, apparently.
Whoa, this must be it.
Citizens of Belobog,
I can't turn my camera.
kindly ask for your attention. Lady Bronya Rand's inaugural address will begin shortly. Please remain orderly.
People of Belobog, hear
Oh,
me.
it's not animated.
Today we gather here to celebrate our victory, but it was a sacrifice made by a mighty guardian that delivered us this opportunity. She dispelled an evil that cost us 700 years of suffering, and in the process, she paid the ultimate price. The sacrifice of Cocolia Rand ushers in a new chapter. The blizzard beyond the walls will die away, and the offensives of our Silvermane guards will begin to contain the Fragmentum's advance. In the far north, I witnessed with my own eyes the struggle between the late Supreme Guardian and the evil power that sought to destroy us. In her last moments, the Supreme Guardian told me her greatest regret. The order to seal off the underworld from the overworld. With the passage of time, she gradually came to realize the consequences of that decision. although tortured with guilt. She could not undo the damage. In her final moments, she wanted us to mark the Stellaron's end by reuniting Belobog. Overworlders and Underworlders must embrace the dawn of a new age. Together. People of the Underworld, I dare not ask for your forgiveness.
Don Han's
I
not
now
even paying
know the
attention.
reality of your decade of suffering. But I want us to work together. We know that without your perseverance and hard work, Belobog will not recover its former glory. And the seed of civilization will not be preserved. And on that note, I'd like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to a few guests of the city. Most of you were not aware of their arrival. But it is thanks to them that our world now flourishes with hope. They made me realize that while we remain focused on preserving the ground beneath our feet, we should not forget to look up into the sky. I firmly believe that with the determination of everyone, our world, the world the Trailblazers call Yarilo 6, will no longer be alone among the stars. But before we accomplish that goal, I humbly ask you to follow me into the future. I, Bronya Rand, the 19th Guardian of Belobog, hereby take my oath.
Lady Bronya! Lady Bronya! Long live Belobog!
I would have still preferred if it was animated.
Bronya, we're back!
March, Don Hung, and you. It's wonderful you made it to the address. Sorry, I know the invitation was very last minute, but I needed to get the news out as soon as possible. The longer people waited, the more rumors started to swirl. The situation risked spinning out of control.
Are you fully recovered? Was Seely not there for the address?
Oh, she was there. She just made sure no one could see her. Azila is still new to the vastness of the overworld. She feels uncomfortable in a big crowd. I'll help her adjust to life here.
That was some speech, Bronya. If I had to talk like that in front of a huge crowd, I'd be shaking head to toe.
It was all just a bunch of palatable lies. I hope you never have a similar experience, March.
I'm just stunned there. The part about preserving the seed of civilization was real. It's what you do as a leader that matters. Sometimes people need to hear white lies. We'll see the top one.
I prefer to be honest with the people. But I also want to preserve their hope.
Don Hung, wanna talk about Mr. Yang's findings?
Allow me to explain.
Tell Bronya about Welt's observations.
Which means the Fragmentum has already taken root by this point. Even though the Stellaron is sealed, we won't be able to reverse the damage immediately.
Stellarons are terrible things. Sorry, we promised you. We'll say the top one. Like, this is out of our hands. We can't really do anything about it.
I know. Our ancestors wouldn't have risked using one if they'd had other ways of avoiding calamity. You've gone out of your way to save this world. You nearly lost your life. I have no right to ask for more. Besides, I agree with Mr. Yang. Ultimately, the fate of Belobog is in the hands of its own people.
We will find a way to root out the Fragmentum. The Astral Express will do everything within its power to help. I can't really make promises on other people's behalf. I mean, they both kind of are, but I don't think Himiko or Welt would want me to do that.
In that case, as a leader, I must give you a promise of the same weight. We will hold out with everything we have until the day you Trailblazers return. Even if it takes another 700 years, the children of Yarilo 6 will look up to the sky with hope in their hearts. So long, my friends. May the preservation bless your journey.
Congrats! That was one heck of a first trailblazing expedition.
Worth celebrating, I'd say.
On a scale of 1 to 5, how would you rate this journey?
2.5.
What? That run-of-the-mill, huh?
My scoring criteria are different from yours.
Anyway, we should be asking you. Any thoughts you want to share?
Time for a nap. Feel like I could fight 100 more monsters. What would the next adventure be like?
Equally unforgettable, I'm sure. Anyway, don't worry about the future. Live in the moment. Let's go for one more round in the administrative district. I want to take more photos.
New feature available. Characters, planar ornaments. Provide the wearer with various special stats. Gains bonus buffs if the wearer has a complete set equipped. What happened to my controls? Yeah, let me unplug my controller and plug it back in. Oh, that didn't work. What's going on? Oh. Okay, it was forced me to... Okay. Switch. Ice damage boost. Planar ornaments can offer multiple stats. Equip. Challenge to simulate a universe to attain planar ornaments. Serval shouldn't really get an ice damage boost one. Let's see, almost does one. Yeah, these are part of a set. Ice damage boost, crit damage. That's perfect for Yanking. And defense, he doesn't really need that. Break effect, that's good. Okay, increase the wearer's attack by 12%. When the wearer's speed reaches 120 or higher, the wearer's attack increases by an extra 12%. What is Yaking's speed? I don't think it's that anywhere near that high. Speed is 109. And he doesn't have any items that increases. Wait a minute. After entering battle, increases the wearer's speed by 8%. That still doesn't get him up to 120. And then here increases speed. When soul steel. See. Nothing that increases his speed. So you'll need to get some relics to do that for him. And none of these current ones do. Oh well. Artificial relics, okay, we already know about that. Just doing that for the Jade. Hey, we got a text. Himiko. Agricolito, Herta said she got something good for you and wants you to go back and try to simulate a universe. She also asked if you blocked her. Why don't you go see her? She seems excited. Okay. Ha! It's all good. That's how she laughs. She promised not to bully you. Alright, that is something we will do off stream. We're sticking to the story here. Now we'll look at Achieve later.
If you walk with your head down and your heart full of fear, your steps will grow heavier and your spirit will suffer. But if you find something to look up to and move forward with hope, then your steps will grow lighter. And if you should fall, you'll be on your feet before you know it. Thank you for teaching me this, Trailblazers.
Oh, we taught you that. Okay. Very eloquently put. Collect... What do we collect near? Densely packed schedule. Oh, wow, look at that. Wake up, okay, and then go to bed. We're still missing 2 chests.
Bronya said she's willing to wait 700 years for us. Huh. Don Hung, how long can humans live for?
Not that long.
Forever. But in that scenario, they can't be considered human anymore.
What the hell are you talking about, Don Hung?
Yikes, so serious. I was just curious. Here we are, Everwinter Monument. Photo time! Oh, Hayla and Hook are here too. Let's make sure we get them in the background.
Maybe we could try for a cleaner composition for this one. Good idea, let's show them the photos once we're done. Took a picture without your permission.
Oh, so much ice! But it's warm here. Aren't you overworlders worried it'll melt?
Not at all. It may look like ice, but it's actually a monument carved out of geomeral crystal.
Ah, Geomarrow! It's a shame Daddy isn't here. He'd find a buyer for it and sell it for big bucks.
How do I explain? This particular piece of geomarrow is definitely not for sale.
Have a look, I took a photo of everyone.
Photo? What's that? Hook wants to see it!
I must remind you that taking photos of others without gaining their permission violates Belobog Public Security Ordinance number... Wait, that's a nice picture! And it's crystal clear.
She knows... What kind of cameras do you have in this world?
Wow, photos are awesome! Can Hook have it? You like it? It's yours. A farewell gift from us. Okay, where to next? Oh, we haven't seen Serval since we got back. Let's head to the workshop.
Oh, let's listen in. Oh, I was hoping it was voiced. I'm not going to read all that. Okay, I figured like the chest might be up these stairs, but I can't go up there. I'll zone out. We're going back downstairs to the rail tracks. It has to be somewhere down there. Okay. Where did we miss it? Where did we miss it? And we also got to keep in mind, we're looking for a guy named Wallace to give him back his watch. Okay, nothing to do with that. Why is this still here? I'm not seeing a chest, drat. where could I be missing it? It's probably blended in with the scenery, and I'm just like I've already walked past it a million times. Oh. Is it on these trolleys? Does not look like it. That would have totally killed me if it was actually had like physics. No, just. Oh, well, let's continue with the story.
Who's there? Did your parents tell you to knock before?
This is a shop, isn't it?
It's you three. Come on in. I was just talking to Clara about you.
How have you been, big brother? Miss Serval's workshop is amazing. There are all kinds of things. I like it here a lot.
Miss Serval? Clara is such a well-mannered kid. Meanwhile, the architect's children are still calling me auntie and making me feel old. Photo.
Oh, I missed that.
This feels like one of my fan meetups. Anyway, for you guys, I do autographs for free.
Photo. Oh, I remember. When I was little, Mr. Svarog took a photo for me.
Over here, Clara. Want to learn some cool poses?
And yeah, this should do. They didn't even pose.
Wow, that's pretty great. I wish the photographers at my shows had your skills.
Huh? Am I really that short? I thought...
Are you serious? You gotta look up at everybody you meet. What are you talking about?
Don't worry. If you eat like Don Hung, you'll be as tall as him one day.
I'll let that slip.
Here, keep it. A little farewell gift from the Astral Express.
Huh? You're leaving so soon? I understand. Well, this photo will always be close to my heart. I'll make a copy for you too, Clara.
Thanks, Mr. Val. Big brother, March, Dan Hung. Thanks for taking care of me. Safe travels. If you have time, please come back and visit me and Mr. Svara.
That's enough sightseeing and photo taking to last me a while.
We still got 2 chests, March. Have you seen them?
Time to head back to the Goethe Hotel for a good night's sleep.
We could just go up to the Star Rail, to the Astral Express, while we're going back underground.
We can sleep when we're back on the Express.
Thank you, Don Han.
Not so fast. Last time we were here, that evil Madam Guardian interrupted us before we'd gotten the most out of our luxury suites. Don't you think we should make up for it? Come on. Himeko and Mr. Yang are grown-ups. I'm sure they'll cope without us for one night. Besides, don't you want to chit-chat with the locals now that Belobog is full of life again? I know I do.
Maybe it's in the hotel. Maybe that's where I'm missing them.
Come around and have a look.
Thought I heard a distant explosion. Wait a minute. Okay, no Chester over here. Although I think I checked the hotel already, didn't I? Yeah, I think I already checked, and I tried to go into every room I could. No chest in here. Closet? Won't let me go in the closet. Go to bed. Engine of creation. Cocolia. In an ethereal outer space, the gaze of preservation, your fragmented memory of the battle forms a blurry and surreal montage. In the midst of this frantic tapestry of events, you see the moment Cocolia perished with the Celeron. A strange voice speaks to you in a hushed tone. But the voice passes rapidly. You try to recall what you saw in those fleeting moments, but find no trace. All of a sudden, you hear it again. A female voice in your ear.
At the end of your journey, all that perplexes you and troubles you will resolve.
She sounds like she's on the verge of becoming comatose.
Oh, it was a close thing, all right. Good thing it dawned on me. Hey, Sampo doesn't have to be a protagonist, right? The likes of us are better suited to, shadowy comic relief, huh?
Where did the comic relief come from, though?
Turns out the Astral Express crew is more fun than I expected. You liked it? Really? Told you so.
Is there actually somebody on that TV screen listening to him, or is he just looking at a blank TV screen?
No. I'm in no hurry to leave. What? Oh, Epsilon? What fun can you get out of a giant Vanity Fair like that? True happiness always entails the manifestation of the dignity of mankind. Now, that's a quote I live by. Well, bye for now. Send my regards to the guys and girls in the tavern. Oh, and don't forget to say that Sempo Kaski will catch them for the next one. Time to make my curtain call.
Is he not from this planet? Was he chilling out on this planet waiting for us to show up?
To you, my dear audience.
Wait, he's what?
I dedicate my performance. I wonder, did I bring a little more joy into your lives?
This game hates the fourth wall.
You don't have to answer that. But if the answer is no, then you'll break my heart.
We should be getting back to the Express. Time to find March and Don Hung.
Cocolito, March, Don Hung. How was your rest? Pom Pom has completed the routine pre-departure inspection, so the Nameless is ready to move on to the next world. Come back to the Express when you're tied up all your loose ends. Oh right, you must have so many questions about the final battle with the Supreme Guardian of Battlebog. Well, then I have made some simple analysis that might help shed some light on it for you. Got it. We will start our preparations now.
Morning! How did you sleep? I'm full of energy myself.
I'm full of energy, oh yeah, we're not copying her. No, we're not saying that. It's time we went home.
But the beds here are so nice.
Did you get Himiko's message? It's time to go. The conductor will nag us again if we put the express behind schedule.
Yeah. Well, pack your souvenirs and stuff. Back home we go.
Was that my room? I thought this was my room. Oh, whatever. I'm surprised I didn't pick that up previously. Seriously, where could it be? Where could it possibly be? Where does this go? Backwater Pass. It's not gonna be a backwater pass. Shop. Okay, we already been inside the fort. He can't get over there. That's impossible. I guess it's out of there. Oh well. We could teleport. We're gonna run there. We're gonna run out of the city, and hopefully we just happen upon at least one of those 2 chests we missed. No bueno. Oh well.
Here we are at last. It's sad to say goodbye.
Nothing lasts forever. You'll stop feeling sad the moment you set foot on the Express.
Hey, I'm not that heartless, you know.
Leave Uriel 6 and return to the Express. I want to have one last look. We're gonna leave. We gotta advance the story.
Priorities? What do you mean? Are you saying rebuilding the underworld isn't one of your priorities?
Of course not. I'm just saying we have limited assets and we need new parameters.
Assets, parameters. You sure love your fancy words. Forget it. Leave it to me. I'll go down myself.
Come on, Seela. I won't leave you to—
Look, Branya! There'll be plenty of difficulties waiting for them, right?
Yes. Their future is filled with even more uncertainty than ours. But we will prevail here, even if it means arguments like this go on forever.
They won't go on forever if I win them.
Welcome home, you 3.
Himeko, Mr. Yang! Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished.
Although Welt and I didn't get the chance to go with you, I can tell you worked hard to bring things back to normal. Well done, everybody. And especially you. I heard a lot of good things about you.
How would you rate my performance? Piece of cake. Can I skip the next mission and get some rest? How do you rate my performance?
I'd say it's a solid 5 stars.
Get some rest on the Express. Urilo 6 was not an easy ride. Pom-Pom is of the opinion that we should leave as soon as possible to avoid potential resurgences of the anomalies we experienced earlier. Himeko and I agree.
Which means we need to decide where our next destination is, soon.
That's right.
That's the path of the Nameless, I presume. Always on the road, always trailblazing. I'm not complaining, by the way. One adventure after another, that's exactly what I signed up for.
Looks like March has fallen in love with the way of the Nameless. That's good to hear. You can head back to your rooms for some rest, or stay here and make yourselves a cup of coffee, whichever you like.
Oh, coffee sounds so good right now, but I gotta go to bed soon.
I'll head back to my room then.
There I was thinking this guy would gradually open up.
We need to give him some time, March. I think he treasures the time spent with you guys. About your battle against the Supreme Guardian and the whole Stellaron situation, you must have a lot of unanswered questions, I suppose. While you were away, Welt and I did some research and came to some interesting conclusions. Let me know if you want to ask about anything.
Home sweet home. Mr. Yang and Himeko must be bored given how long our train had to stay here. Where's our next stop? I can't wait!
Hey Arlen, what's up?
Now this type of cushion looks like it'd help with fatigue.
You know, from sitting too long. That's fine if you're not on the clock, but you can't just lie down at work. Sadly, a lot of our researchers get shoulder and neck pain. They're sat at their desks most of the day. Lady asked about ergonomic chairs for everybody, but I feel like there's still room for improvement. Cushions like this one might actually be the missing piece.
No, just have him fall asleep.
Who'd have thought I'd get ideas for office furniture while sightseeing on the Express?
You got something for me, don't you?
Checking star rail stability. Pom Pom needs to focus.
Oh, I guess not. It's, you know, something here. What is this? World unlock and simulator unit. Oh, okay. That's right. We're gonna do that off stream. Wait, I'm gonna see what those March and Don Han are doing. Oh wow. Wait, what's this? Oh, like this stuff in my, I get in my menu. Okay. Where did those two go? Alright, they're just not around. Are they around over here? Can't get in there. Alright, well, guess we'll just advance the story more.
The Express crew tread upon the trailblaze. We travel between worlds, like a thread weaved into the life stories of others. The universe is vast beyond our imagination. It's a miracle that our paths converge. The fact that we get to know and travel with each other can only be seen as the design of destiny. Thank you for becoming our companion. I'll do my best to answer any questions you may have.
I'd like to talk about the Battle of Cocolia.
Sure. Oftentimes, those who are involved in historic events don't have the opportunity to see things from a wider perspective. I hope as an onlooker, I may provide some help.
About the Path of Preservation.
Klapoth the Preservation is known for their indifference. Unless you become a zealot like those with the corporation, it's hard to share in the Eon's power. Determined to preserve the world they loved, the architects held on for hundreds of years. But as the Fragmentum continued to advance, their already wavering faith started to show some cracks. And one particular guardian, Cocolia, abandoned the Path of Preservation altogether. In contrast, you stood your ground and proved your faith in the Amber Lord. Judging by how the battle turned out, Klapoth responded to your wish. Their gaze infused you with the power to wield the weapon of a supreme guardian and to take control of the Colossus.
I was meant to thank you for your support during the battle, and ask you, why didn't you just keep shooting?
Don't mention it. Welt and I may have stayed on the Express this whole time, but we've been watching over you from the moment you set foot on Eurilo 6. Friends look after each other. The same goes for us Nameless. Please remember, no matter where you are in the universe, the Express will always be behind you.
The source of Cocolia's power
Is a Stellaron. There's no doubt about that. What I've gathered so far suggests it's likely that the Supreme Guardian was corrupted by the Stellaron at a very young age. All the tragedies that came after can be traced to that point. On the flip side, we can't judge Cocolia too harshly. Imagine if it were you or me who had to sit on the throne and watch the city slowly being brought to its knees. Would we not question what we believed in?
Let's talk about something else.
Sure, ask away. We've got plenty of time.
Can Eurolio 6 go back to what it was like before the Stellaron? We already know the answer is no.
Welt may be better equipped to answer that. But if you want my 2 cents, I'd say it's unlikely. I guess it's possible, but it would take a long time. I can tell from your report that the new Supreme Guardian of Belobog is a smart young lady with leadership qualities. What's more important is that she now understands her people after the journey with you. The firm and honest support she gets from people around her will also prove immensely useful. But fate likes to play tricks on people. Even if during their lifetime they manage to make Eurilo 6 prosper again to a certain degree, they will remain vulnerable and helpless to countless threats lurking in the recesses of the universe. We can only give them our best wishes from afar.
What happened to the Stellaron?
It's virtually impossible to destroy a Stellaron. No one, not even Herda, has found a way to break its structure. The best we can do at this stage is to prevent its energy from overflowing. When the Supreme Guardian was defeated, the Stellaron that had been transmitting energy to her exposed its weakness to us for a brief period of time, allowing Welt and I to contain its power. That's about all we can do about a Stellaron. It may be suppressed for now, but it's only a matter of time before it regains power. But this brief window should allow the people on this planet to heal and rebuild.
Thanks for your patience, Himiko.
You're most welcome. Have some rest. You've earned it.
This game loves telling me to go to sleep.
So, your first trailblazing expedition has concluded. How do you feel? Be it joy or pain, success or regret, it's all part of the journey. Those feelings will accompany you as long as you tread on the trailblaze, and one day you'll grow used to them. It seems you have something on your mind. Let's hear it. I'd like to hear a fresh perspective myself. As talkative as Himiko is, we've pretty much run out of topics.
The Fragmentum and the Ethereal Freeze, will they disappear?
I'm afraid not. As I've mentioned before, the Stellaron's influence on Eurilo 6 is more profound than we might think. I don't think Belobog's fight against the lingering effects of the Stellaron will end anytime soon. But the balance of power is tilting ever so slightly towards humanity, the crucial factor being the hope you brought about. As intangible as it may sound, don't underestimate hope, because the power it inspires has no limit. Like the Stellaron, it's a seed that may grow into something much bigger. But...
Oops, I accidentally skipped that. But in my opinion, the fruit of that hope bears... But in my opinion, the fruit that hope bears will have a much bigger impact than that of a Stellaron. I relayed your view of the Stellaron effects to... Or, I relayed your view on the Stellaron's effects to Bronya.
Is that so? Well, I think you did the right thing. It's better to move forward with the burden of knowledge than to tread a perilous road with blind optimism. I remember a distant world where the people were faced with unimaginable danger every single day. But they saved their planet time after time with wisdom and courage. This goes to show how much of a difference ordinary people can make. I hope Eurilo 6 sees that too.
This mission would have been much easier if you were there.
I too wished to go with you, but Himiko insisted on letting you and your friends rise to the challenge. I'd been observing what's happening on the ground from the Express, and I have to admit that I got sweaty palms a couple times. I was glad to see you three meet friends you could trust and overcome hardships. Well done. Himiko was calm from the very beginning. She kept telling me to trust you youngsters' decisions. And she was right. I really need to stop worrying so much.
It's been nice chatting with you, Mr. Yang.
Likewise. Get some sleep. We'll be heading off again soon.
Pom Pom.
Pom Pom, we're back.
Checking star rail stability. Pom Pom needs to focus.
Good to see you too.
Spatial readout. Back to the normal bracket. Star rail stability keeps rising. 56%, 57%. The numbers have stabilized. Dispatch the Express. Oh, welcome back to the Express. You've accomplished your Trailblaze mission. The Express appreciates your help.
How's the Express doing?
Thanks to you, the Space Fisher is healing up, and the Star Rail has become stable enough for us to dispatch the Express. As for the coaches, Pom-Pom's checked every nook and cranny and made sure everything's in good order.
Oops, I forgot to bring you souvenirs.
Don't worry about it. Eurillo 6 probably doesn't have anything worth buying anyway. Plus, it's your first time on a Trailblaze mission, so Pom-Pom will let it slide this time. But don't forget, next time.
What's our next stop? Or where's our next stop?
The destination will be announced at the navigation meeting. For now, get some rest and stay tuned.
They keep telling me to get some sleep. Need to get some juice for March.
Oh, Pom-Pom almost forgot. There you go. Careful not to spill it.
Thank you, conductor.
When are we leaving, conductor?
Right away. To avoid encountering the anomalies again, the Express will dispatch shortly and head to a more stable area. For your safety, please don't leave your seat until the Express has reached cruising speed.
Oh, we get more music. And I got another text. Restricted Zone Radio. Urgent reports from the logistics team said a number of broken patrol robots from an unknown source were spotted in the restricted zone. They pose a risk to our staff members. Until the situation is resolved, non-combatants are advised not to operate alone and should apply for an escort team when the situation demands it. Anyone who has information on the origin of these robots should report to Molly, Tier 2 engineer of the Technology Division. I'll take care of that off stream. Another one? Excuse me. Promotion. Tomorrow, Wildfire will host an auction near the vagrant camps of the outskirts of the robot settlement. Everyone in the underground is invited. Buyers and vendors, please register with your real name prior to the auction. If you want to know more, talk to our team members at the Border Tile News office. Hook's gift. Nope. Main mission. First, I want to make sure I got the... I don't need to do anything to make sure the records are in here, right? Okay, it looks like they're already in there. Yeah, thought we were going to go to bed.
Hello? Hello?
Alright, I don't actually have a room.
It's about time we hit the road, passengers. Thanks to the 3 Trailblazers, the activity of the Fragmentum has reached the lowest level, and the readings regarding the status of the Star Rail have returned to normal. Pom-Pom will dispatch the Express shortly, and we'll be leaving Eurillo 6. Please be seated and say your goodbyes to this planet.
The Zangshu Loop. Oh. It's something. Oh, what's this? Hey, there's Ya King.
Yanqing.
Ya Qing.
Yes, General.
Watch this person carefully.
It's Ya Qing.
Do you remember me?
I remember. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are not one of them, Jin Yuan. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are one of them.
The hell you get yourself into, Don Han?
Hold on. I'll be there soon.
What did I tell you? He's definitely sleeping in. We trailblazers can go days without sleep, but when we do hit the hay, we have to make up for it. Anyway, no point wasting our time in the corridor. The conductor wants us to attend a warp navigation meeting. Same old location, apparently. And we can't be late. Let's head over. Oh, by the way, you drew the short straw. It's your turn to wash the coffee cups this week.
The room is quiet. Nobody answers. Can I break into March's room? I can. That's not related to Morph. Oh, hey, is that is that Cheryl? Yeah. When did she get that picture? Wait a minute. Is that a ferret? I can't zoom in. Can I go into photo mode? That's not. I think that's a ferret.
See, it's like I said. If you wake up and Don Hung's not around, then you probably won't see him the rest of the day either.
Didn't Himiko say not to worry? Don Hong sure is a mysterious guy. How shocking. Let's go to the middle one.
Yeah. I heard he did something incredible once, and now some powerful force has his name on a wanted list. My guess is the Xianzhou Alliance, or the Garden of Recollection.
Xianzhou?
In any case, it can't be the corporation. I've seen their wanted list. I bet it is the Garden of Recollection. Didn't it seem like Don Hung was super keen on talking to Herta? Everyone knows that Herta and the Garden of Recollection don't get along. They say the enemy of your enemy is your friend.
See what these guys had to say.
You're looking well.
You coming with us this time? Do you know what our next destination is? What world do you want to go to?
That I want to go to? My home world, I suppose. Sadly, its location doesn't appear on the Express's astral chart records, at least the ones that are undamaged. In any case, I do want to see some other civilizations before I go home. It'd be a crime to waste this opportunity on the Express.
Did you receive the destination overview? Excited?
Himiko's going to announce it in a meeting.
So you don't know yet. After all that cold and exhaustion on Eurilo 6, you must be looking forward to the next planet.
I like all planets equally. When will we get to Pegana? What's Pegana? Are these destination overviews still useful after 1,000 years? What's
Pegana? That's the final stop. Akivilli's homeworld. Pom-Pom wants to visit again too. Unfortunately, the journey's a lot like life. You don't always get where you're going right away.
Akivilli's homeworld. That's the Aeon of Destruction.
If you're ready, head over to the front of the train. The meeting is about to start.
Morning. You're very punctual.
And a wonderful morning to you, Himiko. Punctual is my middle name. I'm reporting down Hong. No, we're not. No, this is a little bit too familiar.
We'll hang on to it. It's cute. The trailblazing of Eurilo 6 is drawn to a close, and the Astral Express must depart for the next planet.
What's the next planet? Trailblazing really is a full-time job, huh? Any chance for a little break first? What's the next planet?
Not telling yet. We'll make an official announcement in the meeting, but I'm keeping you in suspense for now. The meeting will start soon.
Passengers, the warp navigation meeting has officially begun. Firstly, Pom-Pom wants to congratulate you, the Nameless, for successfully resolving the problems at this stop. The Express is now able to continue along the Star Rail.
The three of us actually pulled it off, huh?
It's time for your conductor, that's me, to reveal the name of our next stop.
Long time no see, Astral Express crew. It's Kafka. I came at a good time. You're all here. Every single one.
Are you sure you're awake
a
yet?
Mysterious introduction, Stellaron Hunter.
Himiko, correct? Apologies for interrupting your little get-together, but I'm sure once you've heard my request, you'll forgive me. I'd like you to make a destination alteration.
I've seen your face before, Stellaron Hunter. Even if it was only on a corporation wanted poster. They were offering quite the bounty. Dead or alive. Do you know the figure?
Doesn't concern me. Then again, a corporation bounty is a compliment, not an insult, don't you think? The higher the figure, the bigger the compliment.
You wanted criminals sure know how to look on the bright side of things.
I will say, Herta certainly paid you all a compliment. A maniac that claims he can see destiny, leading a bunch of wild lunatics in pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe. And Herta doesn't give out compliments very often.
In pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe, huh? Well, in that sense, you Astral Expressers and I are cut from the same cloth.
You're in the wrong place, Kafka. We're not about to accept your request, and we're not about to get into bed with a Stellaron Hunter. It was nice talking with you. Perhaps next time you'll be willing to pay us a visit in person, and we can continue our little discussion.
Have you guys heard of the Law Fu?
The Xianzhou Lawfu? It belongs to the Hexafleet of the Xianzhou Alliance. We've heard of it.
But what you haven't heard is that it's currently very close to you. A couple of warp jumps away, in fact. Not to mention, 45 system hours ago, a Stellaron burst occurred on the Lawfu. An unexpected calamity, don't you think?
What exactly are you Stellaron hunters trying to do? The Xianzhou Alliance aren't us. They won't give you time to explain. Once you draw the attention of the hunt, you become their prey. The Alliance will hunt you to the end of the universe.
Stop speaking in riddles, Kafka. Say what you have to say.
It's simple. That Stellaron has nothing to do with us, but the Xianzhou is convinced that we're responsible. My companion, Blade, has been taken away by the Cloud Knights. I want to bring him back, resolve this Stellaron crisis, and clear our names.
Nothing to do with you? Yeah, right. Sounds like a weird coincidence to me. You just happened to show up after the Stellaron burst? Also, we're not your friends. Why should we care if a Stellaron hunter is innocent,
We should seal the Stellaron and help Zhang Shou. Or Zhang, whatever. Maybe we can sell our friendship to the Stellaron Hunters. Is there anything in this for us? Is it 1 or 3? I'll go with 1.
No! Why are we listening to her? The Alliance is strong. Is a single Stellaron burst really too much for them to handle? We're the crew of the Astral Express, not some squad of Stellaron-stealing super specialists.
You could, of course, not get involved. Knowing that the Stellaron hasn't yet affected this region of space, you could make the jump and arrive at the next world. But sooner or later, the star rail here will be more blocked off than it was before. I can tell you what the future holds. If you don't go to the Lawfu, the Stellaron will eventually contaminate the entire ship, and over half of the inhabitants will perish. Oh, you brave and fearless trailblazers, you benevolent nameless. Can you really remain indifferent to that?
This companion of yours, Blade, he perished too, right?
No comment. Here are the coordinates. It's up to you how to proceed. Our destinations may differ, but the orbits of the stars will eventually converge. See you later.
March, get Dan Heng.
I'm not March.
Whoa, what are you doing here? I gave him the lowdown. Hey, remember what I said, okay? We're gonna vote against it. I'm not gonna take orders from that woman. It's way too much of a coincidence. A Stellaron hunter shows up at the site of a Stellaron burst that just happens to be occurring nearby? Does anyone really believe that? Oh, I'm so mad. She just hijacks our communications and then hangs up? So rude. You used to know her, right? Was she always like this?
I don't remember. She used to be nice. A man should keep his past a secret. I really don't remember.
We don't need another amnesiac on this train. Oh yeah, I just spoke to Dan Heng. Here's the deal. We've all got to vote against.
Doesn't Himiko have the final say?
Trust me, she'll hold a democratic vote. 1 for you, 1 for me, 1 for Dan Heng. 3 all together. We never go anywhere without a consensus.
Seems like the longer I spend in my room, the stranger things are when I emerge.
We might be going to the Zangshu Lofu.
March told me. If it were one of the other ships, it might have been okay. But I can't go to the Lofu.
So you and the Lofu have history.
I'm forbidden from setting foot on that ship. Total interception of any attempt to enter the Dominion is how they chose to put it. So if you're planning on going, I can't go with you. I remember the Xianzhou was a sight to behold.
Xianzhou.
Good luck.
Are you okay, Dan Heng? March brought you up to speed, I assume.
I'm fine. And yes, I'm up to speed.
Good. In that case, with regard to the matter at hand, let's vote to decide our next move. Our Stellaron hunter claims that a Stellaron burst has occurred on the Xianzhou Lafu, and that we're in the vicinity. If we head for the Lafu, we may have the chance to save many innocent lives. However, it's also possible that our Stellaron hunter is lying and using us for her own ends. Neither Welt nor I believe that she's telling us the truth, but we can't just ignore the intel she's given us. So, we're about to hold a democratic vote on whether to set a course for the Xianzhou. All those in favor, hold out your hand. All those against, keep your arms by your side. 3, 2, 1.
Arms by my side. I really don't like Kafka.
Three against 2. Well, it looks like the Astral Express crew has a majority vote to head for the Xianzhou.
Didn't you say you were voting against?
I calmed down and thought about it a bit. If it turns out that woman isn't lying, then a lot of innocent people are gonna get hurt. Now's the time for thinking about other people.
Oh, how surprisingly principled of you. You're so capricious.
All right, all right. I think we're all used to March's modus operandi by now.
I don't even know what that word means.
So, Dan Heng, you want to stay here?
Yes. I'm staying this time.
In that case, Welt, ready for a trailblazing expedition? I know you've been itching to get out there for a while now, but make sure you take good care of the two of them.
Don't worry.
Destination Xianzhou, here we come!
The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Whoa, we're pretty close.
Whoa! So that's a Xianzhou ship? It looks even bigger than Eurilo 6!
For the Xianzhou, these ships are their planets. Terrestrial environments are cradles that allow civilizations to survive and then develop. Some of those civilizations progress further, constructing spacefaring vessels, which allow them to voyage into the unknown. The Xianzhou Alliance is one such civilization. I've only glimpsed it a few times, but it's as magnificent as I remember.
You okay there? What's with all the lonely nostalgia vibes?
This is the Astral Express. I repeat, this is the Astral Express. We have arrived in Xianzhou territory. Requesting landing permission from ground control. From the bridge, I mean.
Welcome to Lawfu Skyport. Starskin Vent. Please await transfer. Please wait transfer. Please wait transfer.
Is it stuck on repeat? Sounds like one of those automated customer service numbers.
Something's not right.
The signal is still repeating, but no one is guiding us into dock.
Maybe the Stellaron hunters were telling the truth. It seems like something really did happen to the Xianzhou. A vessel arrives at a deserted spaceport. Isn't that how, like, loads of horror movies start?
Let's not let our imaginations get the better of us.
Please wait transfer. Please await transfer. Please wait transfer.
That is unsettling though, just hearing that over and over.
Still the automated signal?
Yes, it's still on repeat. Ah, there we go.
The Jade Gate now opening. On behalf of the Xianzhou Lafu, welcome, guests from afar. Please proceed to dock in accordance with the guidance.
Huh? Is this still automated?
The signal broke off. Seems that's all there is.
We should get going. Imiko, stay vigilant back here on the Express.
Relax. I've got Don Hung here with me.
You're staying too? I don't want to go. Trailblazers, assemble! Like, I don't like the first two. I really don't want to do that third one. I think I might have to do that third one.
Make sure you're properly prepared before you set off.
All this universe, and we just happened to bump into a Xianzhou ship that Don Hung spent time on? Oh, that's gotta be fate. I wonder what Don Hung's stories await us. That guy sure has a mysterious past. We gotta take this opportunity on the Luofu to dig into it.
Darn straight. Give the man some privacy, please. That might be dangerous.
Huh? Is his past really that dark? Fine, I'll leave him alone then. We'll just have to take loads of selfies till he gets super jealous.
I wonder if she even remembers we've got a job to do down there.
Pom-Pom?
Have a safe trip, you guys.
Why not come with us, Pom-Pom?
Pom-Pom's too busy. Looking after the Express is a full-time job. Don't worry about me. I'm just happy you're enjoying the journey.
Pom-Pom still seems a little sad.
This time you'll get the chance to witness Welt in action. I'm glad he's going with you.
So Walt's got skills? I knew there was more to him than meets the eye. Don't worry, I'll take care of March and him. So Walt's got skills?
He doesn't talk much about his past. If you ask him, he'll just tell you about how he worked in animation. But that's only a small part of his story. Believe me when I say he has more experience than I do.
Sadly, a lot of our researchers get shoulder and neck. Lady asked about ergonomic chairs for everyone.
Oh, wait, we already heard this. Really? No mention about the warp we just did?
You need to take extra care on this expedition. I've compiled some intel on the Xianzhou for you. I hope it comes in useful.
Before we set off, I need to clarify the aim of this journey with you. The Stellaron hunters have given us a lot to consider, and a lot to doubt. But the most important part of this expedition is
sampling the local delicacies, getting to know the people of power, the Stellaron. Obviously.
Precisely. The Stellaron hunters clearly have ulterior motives. However, knowing what they're all about, and given the focus of Kafka's words, I have no doubt that the Xianzhou is dealing with a Stellaron. The Alliance and the Express haven't had any previous dealings, so our arrival might not receive the warmest welcome. But as trailblazers, we're not in this for fame or gain. We just need to do everything in our power to assist the Xianzhou and eliminate the source of disaster. Always keep that in mind, and don't forget the way of the Trailblaze. Explore, understand, establish, and connect.
Yeah!
Let's go.
Oh, look. It's just containers as far as the eye can see. This area isn't for receiving guests, it's for unloading cargo. Who decided to send us this way? Such a huge port and not a soul in sight. It gives me the creeps.
And at this point, I think it'd be creepier if we did see someone. Wait, yet someone opened the gate for us.
Huh. talking. If there is someone here, they're in my bad books already. Mr. Yang, what should we do?
We should start with the person who opened the Jade Gate. If it turns out they're not friendly, then at least they've already made things easier for us. If it turns out they were just doing their job, then we can ask them what happened here.
You're pretty decisive. What if they're not friendly and we can't defeat them? No, we can defeat them. We'll be fine.
That's Mr. Yang. This is child's play for him. He's dealt with all kinds of dangers before.
Let's move. Keep your wits about you.
I missed a Morrow struck. Okay. I might need to change up my team again depending on what kind of weaknesses we run into. Uh-oh.
Mr. Yang, someone's hurt.
Up ahead.
Cloud Knight's
You're hurt,
soldier.
son. Try not to talk. March, use your six-phased ice to stop the bleeding. Go easy. We don't want to add frostbite to his list of complaints.
I'm on it.
This area saw fierce fighting only recently. Let's keep searching. There might be other survivors.
Up ahead. Please, leave me.
I like your pole arms. Chests look a little bit differently here. What is this? Oh, okay. Those are the energy things here. I like that they have different looks based on the planet. What's going on?
There are wounded everywhere.
The silver lining is that, based on what we can see, no civilians were caught up in the battle. I'm guessing the Xianzhou must have evacuated the port immediately, leaving the soldiers to deal with the crisis. But as for these corroded monsters...
We haven't seen the corroded monsters yet. How would you know?
Up ahead. Please.
How many chests are here, by the way? We only got 1 out of 11.
Up ahead.
This armored soldier has already passed away. Surprisingly, there are no visible wounds on the body. Okay.
Careful. We've never seen this kind of life form before.
Awaiting orders, Mr. Yang.
Yeah, this group will be fine.
A one-time enemy. Blade in flight!
Keep up. My tempo!
Naughty children.
You know, I think I figured out why sometimes I get lag or delays on my controller. It's I gotta tap the buttons because if I hold it a little bit too long, I get the help text. And I think I'm holding it like a split second too long. So that's what's causing the problem.
You're in bad shape.
Time to go on the offensive.
They're all gonna attack.
Defend the weak.
many of my moves can you block? Strike with heart!
Didn't even need to go that hard.
Pretty good crowd today. Turn up the volume.
Oh, right. I forgot it. More guys. And I don't have... Oh. Ooh, I should have saved one of the skill points. Still got the break.
Time for the main event. Keep up. My tempo.
Time for a shot. Savor the vigor of life.
Lance at the ready.
Wait. I wanted to attack the guy in the middle. My fault. Mars struck heal.
This song's just for you.
Naughty children, don't listen. Here comes the medicine.
Nice teamwork. I'm on guard.
How many debuffs did he have?
Indestructible.
And he's dead. Or is he going to heal up again?
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Miss Tingyun, fall back! They're Mara struck. We've already lost them.
Mara struck. Does that mean they're being taken over by the Celeron? Oh, hey, I've seen her before in other streamer videos. She's like a...
You there? We need your
Excuse me,
help.
like a really good buffer.
Thanks for saving Beauty from the beast. Pleasure. But are you thanking us or giving yourself a compliment?
A one-time enemy. Strike with heart!
Pretty good crowd today. Turn up the volume.
You're in bad shape.
This should... The bleed or the burn should take out 2 of them at least. And... I forgot about that. Wait. Let's wait for all of them to come up. And then we're gonna zap and move servo. Oh wait. We didn't knock him down.
Blade in flight! Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music.
Not gonna give you the chance, guy.
Conquers all!
Oh, they're not weak to lightning, never mind. Oof. Yep. They're still pretty hurt.
My tempo!
Heal herself up.
All better now?
Lance at the ready.
Oh wait, I can only take out 2 of them now. Drat. I really miscalculated this. Wait, what? Did that in the wrong order.
Time for some
Oh, I looked out.
Strike with heart!
Miss Tingyun, the Mara struck have been repelled, but there could be other dangers nearby. The situation is serious. Allow us to escort you back to the Skyfaring Commission. Immediately.
Calm down, I heard you. It'd be rude of me to depart without thanking our benefactors. My name is Tingyun, I'm the ambassador for the Lawfu Skyfaring Commission Merchant Guild. May I venture to know the illustrious names of my heroes?
Amicacasa, or what? Amicacasa? Oh, I don't know what that word is.
Illustrious names? Sure. I'm March 7th. This is Mr. Yang. Oh, Mr. Welt Yang. And this is...
I'm the Galactic Bat... I'm Gokolito.
I see. Well, thank you for coming to our aid. Although, there is one thing I don't understand. Starskiff Haven is under lockdown. Since none of you are Xianzhou residents, may I ask how you came to be here?
I like the armor design on these guys in the background. It looks really cool.
If you can't offer an explanation, I'm afraid these Cloud Knights will have to escort you out.
We called for port transfer and got no response, but then someone opened the Jade Gate for us. When we arrived, there was no one to be found, so we started to make our own way through.
How can that be? My ship was the last one into port before the Jade Gate was shut. The Skyfaring Commission has already locked down Starskiff Haven entirely.
We're telling the truth. You could verify it yourself by checking the access history of the Jade Gate. We found it strange ourselves when the gate opened, but no one came to greet us.
You're with the Astral Express.
You've heard of us?
Indeed I have. Oh, you've arrived at a bad time. The Xianzhou has suffered an incident. Whether you're here for leisure, treatment, or trade, I'm afraid you won't be able to go through with it. For your safety, you should hurry to Central Starskiff Haven and take refuge. I'll take you to Madame Yukong of the Skyfaring Commission and let her decide how to proceed.
We caught wind of the incident you mentioned. That's why we're here, Miss Tingyun. To help the Xianzhou seal the Stellaron.
Your actions have already revealed your kind hearts to me. Sadly, I can't make you any promises. You're outsiders, and only Madame Yukong has the authority to consider your offer. Oh, don't worry. Madame Yukong is kind-hearted too. Come on now, I'll lead the way.
Oh, and she disappears. That's how she leads the way. Ice is no rare material on its own. However, the ice shards glittering with strange colors before you must have come from none other than a specific girl you know.
Those monsters back there.
They were no monsters.
Oh.
Why
Should've
have we
waited.
stopped?
Don't worry, miss. I have a favor to ask, that's all.
Favor? Count me out. What if we do it wrong and you get your cloud cronies to throw us in jail?
I shouldn't have doubted you. Please accept my apologies. Our road ahead is barricaded. Do you see? The soldiers stationed here must have moved these into a roadblock.
Let's push them aside together. I'm sure Mr. Yang could clear them out. Yeah, we'll do it together.
I'd like to see us try. They're extremely heavy. Even with all of us, we wouldn't be able to move one. Not that I'm doubting your skill, but I'd feel terrible if you hurt yourself in the process. If I'm not mistaken, the containers in the Trove of Verdure can be moved around using a control panel. You've already put on quite the show. Do you think you'll be able to find and operate the control panel? Should be simple, right?
Right. So why don't you do it?
Oh, I'm afraid I'm not built for hard labor.
She sure knows how to boss people around.
We just need to pass through here, take the barge to Starskiff Haven, and we'll be safe.
I just want to look around because there's a chest up here. This gonna have a little, give myself a more. Feels like this should be interactable. What is this? Okay, guess not. Alright. Moving onwards. We can't stay we can't continue streaming for too much longer. It's already getting pretty late. But I don't want to leave off in the middle of a dungeon. Oh. I say that word. Hexanexus is a space junction device made by a mysterious organization in the Artisanship Commission. It attracted almost no notice because of its difficult to understand. Interact with the Hexanexus to activate it and solve the puzzle. Rotate the corresponding area of the Hexanexus so that the physical block of the Hexanexus corresponds to the plates on both sides. Alright, I see what we've got to do. Wait. No, I want to rotate the top. What button do I press to rotate the top? There we go. Yeah, I knew how to figure out the puzzle, I just didn't know what... Is that it? Okay, we got some more stuff. Oh, those are high level guys. Get some defense food.
Shift the balance. Will of preservation.
Alright. We had to sort of, any advantage we got, they are much higher level than us.
That's it. So, how many of my moves can you block? Blade in flight!
Time for the main event.
Keep up. My tempo!
Gotta break them.
That'll take more than medicine.
Yeah, we know these two come back to life. This is the same enemy we fought in the last planet. I don't think she's gonna come back to life, so let's try to take her out.
You're in bad shape.
Indestructible.
Break him.
Strike with heart. Practice is over. Swords descend.
Let's see what we got. 26, 26.
Time for the main event.
Yes.
Turn up the volume.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all.
Time for a shot.
See, 2 shocks. We gotta make sure this one dies.
Savor the vigor of it.
That wasn't much.
I'm on guard. To the finish!
Come back, come back.
Just in time.
Okay.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Ready to jam.
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance.
I was gonna wait till I was the guy got his stuff pushed back, but nah.
A one-time enemy.
How are we doing with skill points?
Blade in flight. Let's rock.
Nap time.
They're both gonna come back.
Defend the weak.
Strike with heart.
And he's gonna get back up. Is he still taunted? I don't think he's taunted anymore.
Keep up. My tempo.
Savor the vigor of it.
Lance at the ready.
He might die first.
A one-time enemy. Blade in
There you go.
flight.
Time for the main event.
Naughty children, don't listen. Nap
Stay down.
time.
Time for some sword play. Strike with heart.
Oh, I thought this guy already came back. I was mistaken.
Practice is over. Swords descend.
Alright, now he did. I didn't take this into account. I thought we were done.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
A one-time enemy. Blade in flight.
Time for the main event.
Now we're looking here. I gotta save up the skill points.
Let's rock.
Time for a shot. You're in bad shape.
I'm on guard.
Okay. Taunting time.
Indestructible. Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
And hopefully I'm still in my defensive mode. I'm not sure if this takes me out of my defensive mode.
A one-time enemy.
It still shows the defense buff on there.
Strike with heart. Turn up the volume.
That'll take more than savor the vigor of it.
It's the debuffs that really get him at the end. And the debuffs for like the bleeds and the shots and stuff, they really add up.
So, how many of my moves can you block? Blade in flight!
We need Natasha to get her ultimate up.
Time for the main event.
Keep up my tempo!
There's no
That'll take more than
skill
medicine.
points.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music.
I played this bad. I played this bad.
That'll take more than medicine.
This isn't going to get me enough energy.
You're in bad shape.
She needs to get hit.
I'm okay.
Keep going.
This was a bust. We're going to retreat. Yep. Okay, let's see. Where are we on this map? I would love to finish this dungeon before calling the stream, but I'm gonna have to call the stream. It's getting late. Let's see. Am I still? Okay, at least on YouTube, I'm still streaming. Wait, how big is the delay in YouTube? That's a pretty big delay. Watch me on Gilgamesh, guys. So, yep, tomorrow we're probably going to continue playing this game. Let's face it, I'm hooked. I want to see where we're going next. And with Redfall, maybe Redfall this weekend, I don't know. We'll figure it out as we get there. So, till then, later.